What's up, everybody? So I've been writing music for a long time, and I never really did nothing with it. Now I'm going through a folder that I have found that I ain't looked in years, and I have found a song that I wrote when I was 16 years old, 16, 17, sitting in rehab, and it's kind of lengthy, about a 6, 7 minute song, but I want to share it with you guys and hope that it encourages you guys. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and start it off. He says, I'm looking forward even though I look behind me, just to remind me that the past is real and I don't ever want to go back, making a quick buck, selling crack, walking the streets waiting for someone to say something stupid. It was all pointless. I'll end up in a casket or in prison doing life. I want to change and do right. I always used to point fingers, but I'm the one to blame. Always expecting different when I do the same. Gotta make the best of life. I was brought into it without a decision. Changing my life is gonna be like a military mission. Hard but not impossible. I'ma go from the bottom to the top and be unstoppable. I done been through it all. Going to parties and doing drugs. Instead of schoolwork, I was out gang banging with thugs. At the time, it was all fun and games. Looking back, it was stupid. In and out of jail. No communication from the loved ones, but a letter in the mail. I always thought my life was a living hell. Getting put down 24/7. Wondering if I ended it all. Would I see the gates of heaven? I ain't got no family, barely any friends, but I came to the conclusion I'ma stick it out to the end. I'ma become a king, and all you haters are gonna be my puppet on a string. Take all these youngsters under my wing. I know I'm young too, but I've been to hell and back and had to grow up too soon. Age is just a number. It's all about your mind mentality. I'm trying to change, but if I look out, ain't no one gonna handle me. I'm trying to leave my past behind. Walk forward with a clear mind, instead of walking 2 steps forward, 3 steps back and thinking I'm fine. I'm tired of history repeating itself, tired of doing the same and expecting different. I'm gonna reach my goals and dreams and God's gonna be my witness. Picture this, a kid coming from the bottom, abused and not being wanted. It all started when my daddy fertilized my seed, but then he left and he cut down the family tree. My mama left too. It was just auntie and nephew. She already had one child who was 4 years big. All was good till I hit 11 years of age. That was the beginning of my bad life. During the day, acting like everything was alright. Dealing with my problems during the secrecy of the night. My whole life, I've been walking in a dark tunnel. Someone turn on the light and unblur my vision. Help me sleep soundless tonight and help me clear my conscience. I know I've done wrong, but that's the passion. I'm trying to move on. I'm tired of jumping place to place. I want to have a smile on my face without drugs in my system. I got a lot to say, just wish somebody would listen. I mostly had a bad life, always wishing one that was better. Now I realize the sun will always come out after cloudy weather. The thought of my past sometimes gets to me. I guess that's just a side effect when you got PTSD. Wish you could wash out the pain like bad breath and Listerine. Spit it out and forget. But instead, you just gotta move on and accept. The past is the past, it's already done. The future is the future and it's yet to come. If you realize this, you already won. If you don't, you're lost in society. You got kicked out of reality. You're lost in your own mind. No one said life was easy, but you gotta take it one day at a time. I know, sometimes it's easier said than done. When life hits you, all you wanna do is run. All of a sudden, a brick wall ends up in front of you. Ain't got nowhere to go. Looking for an easy escape, even if it means shooting up dope. Don't worry about tomorrow, worry about today. Tomorrow's not a promise, but don't lose faith. No matter the situation, just make something of yourself. Make something of your life before it's too late and death comes with the sight. Death is a promise, life is a choice. Like I said, I got a lot to say, just listen to my voice. I've been to hell and back. I done danced with the devil. Now I'm singing with the angels on a whole nother level. Doesn't matter what you got, it matters what you've earned. Doesn't matter what you know, it matters what you learn. Knowledge is power. I could say a 2-word metaphor, you talk about it for hours. The world is a corrupt place. All these people with talent who are putting it to waste, all for a quick buck or a reputation. I thought the U.S. was supposed to be one nation under God. We ain't doing what the Bible tells us. I know no one's perfect, and we all mess up, but is it gonna be worth it when that one day you don't wake up? In today's day and age, we don't deal with our problems, we just bottle them up. Keep shaking it and shaking it, one day we're all gonna erupt like a volcano. Every time someone tries to help us out, we got the state of mind of hell. What do they know? Look at the hippies, smoking weed. Today's generation's all about methamphetamines. When we go to sleep is the only time we meet our dreams. See, like all our goals went out the window. Growing up, I bet everyone thought we'd always be little angels. We were always so innocent and doing good. Then we started doing drugs and banging for a hood. Starting getting locked up, say we were gonna change. Every time a homeboy goes by, we go with him. Doing drive-by saying, screw the system. That's not the life we need. We need to change before we end up in prison or dead in the ground. Get an education, change your life around. Everything's always fun until someone gets hurt. How many loved ones do we gotta lose before we finally learn? Life's too short. If we work together, this world will be a whole lot better. Treating people with respect, letting grudges go cause it's for the best. Working on a brighter day instead of living in the shadows of your old ways. That shadow will suffocate you, humiliate and degrade. Is God real? I guess that's the great debate. Angels and demons fighting for your soul. Heaven and hell, where you die. When you die, where you gonna go? It's all based on your decisions. We all mess up, just ask for forgiveness. You gotta just go on, don't live in the past. Just move on, leave the past behind. Forgive, but don't forget. Good or bad, all things happen for the best. But don't hold grudges or think about yesterday and stress. Learn to humble yourself and give your mind a rest. Karma's right around the corner, 24/7. What goes around comes around. Treat others how you want to be treated instead of all these females and children getting beaten, but not just physically, mentally and emotionally, all because of people want to act illusionally. It's a hallucination. The government once had an idea to make the world better, but I must be on a bad trip because all I see is haters. We are caught slipping. I'm gonna make my dreams a reality where they're stuck on wishing. I shouldn't have that mentality. We should try and pick each other up. Be a motivation. No broken moment is a promise, so guess time is wasting. Sometimes I gotta live and let live. Let some lose while others win. But don't get cocky and don't be a sore loser. Nobody's perfect. This doesn't mean trying's not worth it. And why does everybody complain about this world but does nothing to fix it? We'd all like to have world peace, but I guess it's another thing on a wish list. Sometimes you send something you would send to Santa, let it come through your chimney. Hold up, flying reindeer, are you kidding me? It's all a lie. Like the government's supposed to help us, but they ruin our lives. This doing it one day at a time. A lot of people realize this, while just a lot of others are blind.